G'day guys, patriots, Holocaust survivors, geometric shapes and isosceles triangles. We're back again for another video. I know it's been a while since my previous one. I just haven't had any ideas of what to do until today. Got an email. I've signed up to the Veganuary newsletter, I suppose. I send you a little email every day with vegan stuff, so occasionally I read that, see what they're talking about. And today there was a very special one, I think, because it had a vegan joke in it, and I thought that was pretty funny. Not the joke itself, the fact that there are vegan type jokes out there on the internet. And so today I've actually gone on the internet and looked up a bunch of vegan jokes. I'm just going to read them out to you without out of context. I haven't read them yet, so see if they're any good. Got my vegan protein shake. I swear to God, this is the stuff that's keeping me alive during these 3 weeks. What do we have? 11 days left? Let me see. 10 days left. 10 days left and I'm off this shit. Let's see if we can make it. Okay, so let's go through a bunch of vegan jokes. Here we go. What do you call the argument between two vegans? A plant-based beef. What do rappers and vegans have in common? Fake beef. How can you tell someone is a vegan? They won't shut the fuck up about it. Understandable, yeah. My son is taking part in a social experiment where he has to wear a t-shirt saying "Go vegan" for 2 weeks and see how people react. So far he has been punched, spit on and a bottle thrown at him. I'm curious to see what happens when he goes outside. That's a good one, I like that one. A Linux user, a vegan, and an atheist walk into a bar. I know because they told everybody there. Since vegans can't beat their meat, what do they call masturbating? Stem cell research. Don't understand that one. What's the hardest part of being a vegan? Keeping it to yourself. Yeah. Pretty hard not to tell everyone in the room. How do you tell if a vegan is dead? They haven't told you about their vegan lifestyle in the past 5 minutes. What do vegan zombies eat? Grains. People wrote these. Vegans never have arguments between them because they don't want any kind of beef. I went to a steak restaurant, asked if they had a vegan option available. They told me that all their meat is vegan. I was a bit surprised and they offered to show me how they make their food. I was taken to a door near the back where some cows were grazing. One was taken and beheaded, then another. After they disposed the heads, they started cutting and cleaning and cooking the meat. I asked, how can this be vegan? They asked me, what does a cow eat? Grass. Is the cow vegan? Yes. Then the meat is vegan. It sounds like some horror story rather than a joke. That ain't funny at all. No. What's the difference between a vegan and suffering from the coronavirus? In the case of coronavirus, the loss of sense of taste is only temporary. Yeah, that's understandable. There's no taste in vegan food. I put my Dobermans on a vegan diet and I'm worried about their nutrition. Between the 5 of them, they're getting through a vegan a week. Am I overfeeding them? A vegan enters a restaurant and asks the waiter for advice what to order. The waiter replies, a taxi. if a vegan walked into my restaurant, I'd probably say the same thing. How do you find a vegan at a dinner party? Don't worry, they'll let you know. A vegan told me people who sold meat were disgusting. I said people who sell fruit and veg are grosser. Why do people hate vegans? Because they always try to start beef. Man, they love that beef joke, don't they? I'm not going to repeat the ones that are just repeats or like similar because waste of time. I overheard my neighbor say she had a shitty day, so I anonymously sent her a meat lover's pizza. She's a vegan and I fucking hate her guts. Brutal. Why would you do that? That's mean. What's the difference between a vegan and a straight male submissive? A vegan craves umami, a male sub craves umami. The fuck? You know why vegans are the nicest people? It's the same joke, because I have no beef. I'm just gonna keep going through these till I find a good one. My girlfriend changed a lot since she became vegan. It's like I've never seen her before. Here we go. It's one of those long story ones. I was eating a cheeseburger when I was confronted by a vegan. The vegan said I should give up killing and eating cows. He said I should start eating vegan. If prepared right, you will get more vitamins and enjoy it more. At the end of the day, he was right. Cooked properly, he was delicious. It's a cannibal joke. Not the first one. Probably won't be the last. Bruce Lee has a vegan brother. Brock Lee. Oh, that's a good one. Man, they love their cannibal jokes on this website. Here we go. This is an 18 plus joke. I've just hit the button to say that I'm over the age of 18. What do a vegan and a virgin have in common? Neither is getting any meat. Why did the vegan get fired? His job performance did not meet expectations. A vegan, Jehovah Witness, and keto trainer walk into a bar. Everybody leaves. Ah, here we go. There's another story one. I like these. These are good. Well, not really, but some of them are. So I work at a Subway. Yesterday I had a chick come in. She told me she wanted a veggie delight. As I went to get the bread, she asked me if I could change my gloves because she was vegan and I had been handling meat. I did that, no problem. Perfectly reasonable request. I get her bread, toast it, put all the veggies in she wants. I start to wrap up her sandwich and she goes, "Can I get some mayo?" I look at her, she's looking at me. I pick up the mayo. I'm waiting for her to just be like, haha, JK. Nothing. You know mayonnaise has eggs in it, right? The girl just stood there, silent. She stood there for a second. No, it doesn't. I get mayo every time. Are you sure? Yes, ma'am. Mayo has egg whites in it. I felt so horrible she stood there with such a distraught and defeated face. I had shattered this poor girl's world. I had a couple waiting, so I had to get this lady out of here. Would you like the mayo on it, ma'am? Sure, go ahead. She sounded so done, so defeated, so I gave her the mayo, wrapped her sandwich up, and charged her for her sandwich. She was silent the whole time. She took her sandwich and started walking out. Thank you for coming, have a nice day. She just looked at me, sighed, yeah, I'll try, and walked out. And that's the story of how I taught a vegan that mayonnaise is in fact not vegan. That's pretty good. Not really a joke, but... What do you call a vegan burger? Mistake. People keep telling me to stay healthy, I should eat vegan. The trouble is when I do, you find... it's another cannibal joke. What do you call a vegan with diarrhea? A salad shooter. Kid get in trouble and as punishment is made to wear an I am vegan t-shirt for the day. It is a horrible experience and they get called all sorts of names and things are thrown at them and they are even kicked a few times. All that before they even left the house. That sounds like a joke I read before. I'm just scrolling through, these are all terrible, not even worth saying to the camera. These aren't even jokes that your dad would say, they're just shit jokes that retards would say, thinking they're funny. I was telling a joke to a vegan, but she didn't like it. Apparently the joke was too cheesy. Why did the ghost decide to become vegan? Because it's supernatural. Hadn't seen my grandma for a long time. She looked so different from the time that I'd seen her. She told me she had become a vegan for a few months now. She had changed so much since she became a vegan. It's another herbivore joke. They should delete these duplicates. What do you call a vegan who's into BDSM? Biodegradable. I don't get that joke. Maybe you people in the comments will get that joke. Yo mama is so vegan and fat. She ate a meal and got arrested for deforestation. Veganism is like communism. They are both fine unless you like food. Here we go. I am over 18 joke, here we go. My doctor put me on a strict vegan diet, but every Monday I'm allowed a cheat day. So I nip out and fuck his wife. Rough. This is not so much of a joke, more of a deep question. I think I asked this one before. If vegetables are so good on their own, why do vegans keep trying to make them taste like meat? Well, that's it. Gone through all the jokes. Tell me in the comments which one was your favourite. I think my favourite would be one of the very first ones actually. It was the one where the kid is wearing the Go Vegan shirt and his dad abuses him because he's vegan. That's my favourite joke. Tell me in the comments what your favourite joke is. It's Australia Day today. Can't drink or eat meat or have fun, so I'll be brewing beer for in 10 days from now when I can drink and eat and have fun. Have a good Australia Day everyone. See you in the next video.